These are John and Jane Doe cases for New Mexico, North Carolina, Oklahoma, and Pennsylvania. This video may contain sensitive information. We'll first go over the New Mexico cases. On August 27, 1990, remains of a Jane Doe between 18 and 22 years old that was 5'4", weighing 110 pounds, were found under the Bob Crosby Bridge on US 70 east in Chaves, New Mexico. If anyone has any information, please call 575-624-6500. On May 2, 1996, remains of a Jane Doe between 14 and 19 years old that was 5'3" were found near 98th and Tower Road in Albuquerque, New Mexico. If anyone has any information, please call 505-768-2020. We'll now go over the North Carolina cases. On June 2, 1978, remains of a Jane Doe between 15 and 20 years old that was 5'3", weighing 110 pounds, were found in a field near an asphalt plant on US 74, about 1 mile east of I-95 near Lumberton, North Carolina. On December 26, 1983, remains of a Jane Doe, black female between 4 and 7 years old, were found in a wooded area off of Interstate 95 in Northampton County, North Carolina. If anyone has any information, please call 919-743-9000. We'll now go over the Oklahoma cases, but before we do, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel, you like the video, and you give it a share. It not only helps the channel, but it helps us to continue to spread awareness. On June 26, 1972, remains of a John Doe, white male between 16 and 20 years old that was 5'8", weighing 140 pounds, were found near the overpass on U.S. Highway 183 to I-40 in Clinton, Oklahoma. If anyone has any information, please call 405-239-7141. On December 12, 1997, remains of a John Doe between 15 and 25 years old that was 5'6" were found in a pasture in Guthrie, Oklahoma. If anyone has any information, please call 405-372-1516. We'll now go over the Pennsylvania cases. On June 20, 1979, remains of a Jane Doe, white female between 15 and 38 years old that was 5'6", weighing 125 pounds, were found on Route 322 eastbound over an embankment near the Juanita River in Duncannon, Pennsylvania. If anyone has any information, please call 717-671-7500. On February 3, 1989, remains of a John Doe, black male between 17 and 21 years old that was 5'11", weighing 139 pounds, were found along Cobbs Creek Parkway in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If anyone has any information, please call 215-685-7445. On July 22, 1990, remains of a Jane Doe, white female between 20 and 40 years old that was 4'10", were found in a stream near a railroad bed in Monroe Township, Pennsylvania. If anyone has any information, please call 717-671-7500. On July 30, 2012, partial skeletal remains of a Jane Doe, black female between 15 and 30 years old that was 5'6", were found during renovations of the property at 1234 South Harmony Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If anyone has any information, please call 215-685-7445. These cases can be found on NamUs.gov under the Unidentified Persons tab. If you have any information on any of these cases and you call, please make sure to reference the case number that's listed. Also, if you go to NamUs.gov and you type in the NamUs number, it'll show their flyer, which may have more details.